Welcome back to Blue's Garden. This is actually planning my 2024 garden. A garden like this doesn't start out just on a whim. I actually spent some time thinking it over. And what I typically do is around the end of December, I look at last year's notes, what I planted, how many I actually sowed, how many actually went in the ground. And I look at what was successful, what really came in. Right now, I think I will spend some time not outside, since this is what the garden looks like right now, and actually go through what I'm actually putting in the ground. I should say what I'm going to sow. I've ordered my seed potato from Wood Prairie Farms. I am looking ahead to see tomatoes and cucumbers and peppers and what I'll plant when and how many. I'm not going outside. I'm just not dealing with that. So for me, the process is early January, I take a quick inventory of how many seeds I have and what I think I'm going to need, and then I place an order. And then I start a process where I go through my calendar. When do I need to put things in? For me, that's looking at a calendar, figure out my last average frost date. That's an Farmer's Almanac thing. I'll drop a link for that. I start counting backwards the number of weeks before. I mark it on the calendar. Some things go in 6 weeks before. I start my potato on St. Patrick's Day. Cherry tomatoes 6 to 8 weeks. Plum tomatoes 7 or 8 weeks. I start chitting out the potatoes a month before that. Cucumbers and squash will go on around 8 weeks before my last frost. But seriously, what am I planning on planting? Well, I've ordered some beach plums. I'm planning on adding more to what's growing. I'm already growing lettuces, spinach, and arugula indoors. And I've got seeds for when I go back outside. I've started collecting my herb seeds. And in fact, when I'm done today with this recording, I will also plant some herbs. That's my lettuce growing inside right now in the middle of winter. But like I said, I'll have more herbs going in as well. I'll be planting a couple of kinds of Brussels sprouts, some eggplants, and some beets. I always sow snow peas, golden, and giant peas, spaghetti squash, butternut, and delicata, some kale. I'm only going to do the mini pumpkins and the tiny white pumpkins. In a week or two, I'll be sowing onions, probably sometime around February 1st. Carrots will go in the ground directly right around April 1st. Cucumbers, 4 kinds seeds will be sown. 2 kinds of zucchini and a golden zucchini. Sweet banana and a spicy lemon drop-a-yuji pepper. Purple, golden yellow, big red, coral and sunbright peppers, bell peppers. Sweetie, yellow pear, black cherry and white cherry tomatoes. Roma tomatoes, yellow plum, Ukrainian plum, and a tigerella and San Marzano. Beefsteak, black seaman, brandywine, and ananas noir. Mushroom basket, giant crimson, Cherokee purple. Planning my garden is as important as weeding, sowing seeds, compost, fertilizer, and picking the harvests. And December and January are all about the planning. Look back at last year, decide what worked, what do I want to experiment and try new, and then make the plan. I hope you enjoy planning as much as I do. Don't forget to share this video, which will help you grow. Thanks, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more Blue's Garden Tips.